Hi, I'm Janita, Senior Campaigner with the Wilderness Society. Recently, your support has helped commission a new report focused on deforestation and forest degradation, following the sectors that are driving these threats and their links to financial institutions. We recently launched the report at the Investor Group for Climate Change Summit, which was held in Sydney in August. Because of you, investors, super funds, and banks are now reflecting on biodiversity risk in their portfolios and have an action plan to de risk their portfolios and ensure they're not contributing to deforestation in Australia in the future. With your ongoing support, we'll continue to use innovative approaches to stop Australia's deforestation crisis in its tracks. Thank you for this vital support. Keep watching to see the campaigners reporting live from the conference.
Today we're at the Investor Group on Climate Change Summit in Sydney, where we just launched our new report, Following the Money, Financial Services Links to Deforestation and Forest Degradation in Australia. This new report that we commissioned EY to do really shows that banks and investors in Australia and around the world are connected to deforestation risk in Australia. And regulation is coming, so financiers will have to act on the issue. Deforestation risk is not well understood globally by financiers, but there's a lot of things they can start doing to make sure that they're not contributing to deforestation.
I've been having some conversations here at the IGCC Summit with ESG professionals and investors about deforestation in Australia, and a lot of them are quite surprised to hear about the scale of the problem, and certainly it's not a focus of their work. So it's great to be here putting it on the agenda and hopefully ensuring that this audience has a greater focus on biodiversity risk in their work in future.
In conversations that I've had today that have been quite interesting, I've seen a lot of faces that have been thinking. They've been reflecting on how climate's related to biodiversity and also how to actually take stock of the huge issue of biodiversity risk in their portfolios.
I mean, we're in the room with 300 investors who have really advanced the debate on climate change in Australia. Money has moved, they've done some really good things on climate change, and in many ways it's broken some of the political stalemate that we've had in the country. It's not enough, they have to do more, but they've been a really positive part of that kind of transition in Australia. And I guess what we were talking about is inviting them to think about whether it's possible for them to do something similar for what they've done with climate, but for biodiversity.